What's up, everybody? Welcome to Lunchtime Adventures. Sorry, we had, what, a 2 or 3 week delay?
It's about 2 or 3 week hiatus.
Yeah. Let me turn this off.
Well, to be fair, we've been pretty busy. It's been the holidays.
Yeah, we have also moved. We're on VGU.TV official channel on YouTube and
Although
VGU.TV.
none of our videos have been posted yet, though, that I can see.
We're still going through a lot.
It'll be up soon.
Yeah. Oh, you mean on the YouTube channel? Oh, I'm not moving them over. The older episodes are going to be on the old channel. But from now on, all the new episodes are going to be on VGU.TV official.
Okay. And also...
and VGU.TV.
I'll put links on the Facebook page for those of you that are on the Facebook page, and we'll make sure it gets on the Twitter feed and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But for now, until everything's moved, I'll just take links and put it on the Facebook page so you can still watch it.
That's right.
But you can always catch our new videos now on VGU.TV.
www.vgu.tv.
Along with all their awesome content.
Yep. We have lots of content.
Awesome.
Cool content. Anyway. Main stories. I know you wanted to bring one up.
Which one?
Either one. We have a lot.
We actually have a lot this week. Well, I can put forth some of the minor stories. Good news for us conservatives and outspoken opponents of the Benghazi affair thing going on. Susan Rice, the U.S. ambassador to the UN, has removed her name from the list of being the new Secretary of State. Now, of course, Hillary Clinton stepping down, and people were afraid that Susan Rice was going to be Secretary of State, but she's heavily involved in the Benghazi scandal, and a lot of people have been clamoring for her name to be taken off that list, and now
it happened.
We have a nice small victory in that fact.
Yeah.
But we might get John Kerry in there, Mr. Hippie throwing away his medals. And now he's going to be head of the military. Awesome. We'll
see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
And then two of them are linked. The other one the one that I have is linked to the one you have.
Right. Do you want to say?
I'll do mine first because it's funny.
And then mine's all upset as usual.
Yeah. So everybody.
I'm always the brooding, angry one.
I'm so pissed off.
I'm so pissed off at everything.
Anyway,
oh my god.
Everybody knows that song, that Gangam style, or
yeah, but
I don't like that song.
Nobody likes that song.
No, people like that song.
No, you know what? My mom has an app, okay? And I know my mom will be watching, so she'll be giggling her ass off. But she has this app to where you can take a picture, put your face on the Gangam style guy, and it looks like you're the one dancing to the Gangam style. People need to stop. Anyways.
Yeah. Stop it!
Stop it right now!
Anyway, this is kind of a funny story. I mean, it's not funny for... Anyway, somebody died doing the Gangam style dance.
There's nothing funny about that.
It's kind of funny.
It is.
It's a little funny. It says, a UK man collapsed and died from a heart attack at his office Christmas party after dancing to Gangam style.
Was he drunk?
It said he'd been doing the energetic horse riding style moves to Korean pop sensation Psy's hit song with his coworkers, but seconds later suddenly dropped to the floor. The tragedy occurred at an office party. He worked at some brewery in the UK. He was an IT manager. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I would feel if I knew somebody died right after doing that dance. You'd be like immortalized forever as that's the guy who died doing the Gangnam Style dance.
All I imagine is just that part in the song where it's like, oh, sexy lady, and it's like, it's like falling down.
Yeah.
That's all I picture. I don't... Yeah.
Okay, so while your part of the story was funny,
Kind of.
not
for the family, no.
Not for the family. We're so sorry for the family, but it's still a little funny. You know how we are.
It's heartless. A funny way to go.
Yeah.
Like, oh, your grandfather died doing that song.
We're sick, twisted people. That we already proved that laughing at the Barack Obama girl. Yeehaw. But I have a related story that actually angered me when I first saw it. Because I'm a patriotic American. Apparently, Psy, the same guy who did Gangam Style, did an anti-American song like years ago. And now he gets to be at a concert at the White House. Wow. Big surprise. Obama's loving on him right now. Apparently, part of the lyrics, it was a song called Dear American. It was at a protest concert, and he was rapping, kill those fucking Yankees who have been torturing Iraqi captives. Kill those fucking Yankees who ordered them to torture. Kill their daughters, mothers, daughters-in-laws, and fathers. Kill them all slowly and painfully. Wow. What a guy to be playing a concert at the White House. God. Gee golly.
I bet it's more catchy in Korean.
I'm sure it is. But he did apologize, which I guess is cool. It just basically, it says, while I'm grateful for the freedom to express oneself, I've learned there are limits to what language is appropriate, and I'm deeply sorry for how these lyrics could be interpreted. Which means he's not actually sorry for the content. He's sorry that we're all upset about it. I will be forever sorry for any pain I have caused by those words. While it's important that we express our opinions, I deeply regret the inflammatory and inappropriate language I used to do so. In my music, I try to give people a release, a reason to smile. I've learned that through music, our universal language, we can all come together as a culture of humanity, and I hope you will accept my apology. Here's what I think of that. So, Psy can kiss my ass. I will be protesting that guy forever.
Forever.
What an asshole. Go back to Korea. That's all for that one.
I was looking at all the other translations for it, and they're not any better.
No,
they're all like the same thing.
Yeah, it's all like, angry, anti-American language. When we're actually helping South Korea. We've helped South Korea since the fucking 50s.
I know, they're our allies.
They're our allies. And
they're cool people.
Yeah. Maybe, if they don't really like us, maybe we'll just pull out of South Korea and see what Kim Jong-un will do to him.
We'll destroy them in 5 seconds. Do you remember that?
What?
This, in North Korea, the entire TV thing got interrupted. All the broadcasts everywhere, and they had this message that within the next 20 minutes, South Korea would be completely wiped off the map. Nothing ever happened.
Of course not. Of course not.
What are they going to do? Anyway.
So, and we also have the fiscal cliff to worry about. Not fiscal cliff like I posted on the Facebook where he's sitting there drinking a beer being like, fun fact.
The actual metaphor.
The actual fiscal cliff, not the metaphorical jolly fiscal cliff.
Well, I mean the fiscal cliff itself is a metaphor.
Right. You know what I mean.
Yeah. I get it. It's okay.
Yeah, so apparently Obama and Speaker of the House, John Boehner, were meeting and they just can't come to a conclusion. Obama wants to raise taxes on everybody, including the rich. Boehner wants tax cuts and to keep the Bush tax cuts. But neither want to make any concessions. I don't agree with Obama, but I don't think Boehner's doing enough either. And the deadline is fastly approaching,
and then everyone goes on vacation.
Yeah. Obama wanted to go on vacation, and he's going to go on vacation while we all go off the fiscal cliff. He's going to be drinking fucking Mai Tais in Hawaii.
So I don't agree with that.
What a leader.
Words to live by.
Yeah, I really... all of you guys know me. I'm not a fan of Obama in the slightest. So, those anger me even more. But John Boehner, I've supported in the past, but he's slipping.
He's slipping?
He's slipping.
Slipping hard?
As far as I know. He's slipping.
Interesting.
And he either needs to buck up, get some shit rolling. Obama needs to buck up and get some shit rolling. Maybe make some compromises reaching across the aisles. Or we're all going to be metaphorically splat on the ground.
Fucked.
Yeah. As I told Josh all the time, better stock up on parachutes.
I know.
We're going over.
We're going over. I have another... I actually have a lot of news anyway, but... This news story is... I don't know how to describe it. I'm just going to go with it. It says there was a Justin Bieber murder plot.
I heard about that.
Yeah, so the convicted murderer planned to kill and castrate him.
I didn't hear about that. I just heard there was a murder plot. I didn't hear about what? Castration. That's going a little extreme.
It says convicted criminal Dana Martin, who is currently serving 2 life sentences for the rape and murder of a 15-year-old girl in Vermont in 2000, devised the plot to kill Bieber at his sold-out Madison Square Garden show in November. How he would have done that from jail, I have no idea. But Martin recruited former fellow inmate Mark Stake. Yeah.
Steakhouse?
It's like S-T-A-A-K-E. So like... Alright. Who in turn allegedly recruited his nephew, Tanner, to strangle Bieber and his bodyguard with a palsy tie and then castrate them, according to KRQE. I can't pronounce this guy's last name. Rowane even had the pruning shears, but the Bieber murder plot was foiled when Martin, who reportedly is an obsessive Bieber fan with a tattoo of the teen singer on his leg, turned in his accomplices.
Well, that's good. I mean, as much as I'm not a Justin Bieber fan, that's just horrible.
So some dude loves Justin Bieber enough to, like, get a tattoo of him on his leg?
And then want to kill him and castrate him?
That's more of a story. Yeah.
I know, that almost rivals Romney face. Almost.
Well, I mean, the Romney face guy wasn't in jail and he didn't want to kill Romney.
No.
Cut his hair off and wear it or something.
Go all Silence of the Lambs on fucking Justin Bieber. God damn.
I know. I don't like the guy either, but shit, I don't think he should.
I mean, if I have to hear, like, Baby one more fucking time, my head's gonna explode. I have to hear it at work, like, 3 times a day.
Yeah. Well, I actually don't. Because they're
sad.
Just playing Christmas music.
I'm really sad to admit that I actually know every word to that song.
It's okay. It's okay.
The first step to getting better is to admit it. I need help.
This is a story I saw on the David Icke Twitter feed. And then I just found it again.
Oh yeah, I should check my Twitter feed.
It says, public buses are adding microphones silently to record conversations.
They'd make a fortune just catching like crazy ass conversations on there.
I know.
All the crazy people talking about I'm a pharaoh reincarnated. Shit like that.
They're like, my cousin lost weight by eating lots of vegetables. I just do methamphetamines. You're like, okay.
You're like, right on.
Okay. It says, believe it or not, I'm reading this off ZeroHedge.com and never heard of them in my life, but This is what I'm reading it off.
Totally
of,
credible.
So. You know what? At this point, I'll give them more credibility than like CNN.
Yeah, well, CNN where the facts don't matter,
Facts
right?
don't matter. So, believe it or not, the article itself is actually a lot worse than even the title implies. These microphones are in many cases being coupled with cameras in order to gain an even greater level of surveillance, all with grants from the Department of Homeland Security. Now, honestly, does anyone really think this is for Al-Qaeda? This is a great follow-up to my piece last week called Coming to Your Car, Mandatory Black Boxes That Record Everything. Apparently Wired wrote an article about cars with black boxes in them. I had no idea.
That would suck. See, it's 1984 is coming true.
The terrorists are winning.
The terrorists being at Capitol Hill.
Yeah. That's like scary. I don't want to ride the bus now.
I might have a quote for quote of the week, so.
Okay. That's good, because we didn't do one last time.
Well,
although that episode got lost anyway.
I'll do it this time because I have one that totally fits. But anyways. Yeah.
The BBC says that the number of terror-related arrests are up by 60%.
That's a lot.
It says some 228 suspects were arrested in England, Wales, and Scotland in the last 12 months to the end of June, compared to 140 in the previous year. 82 of the 228 were charged. Security for the Olympics is thought to have contributed to the figures. While the Home Office have highlighted arrests at a demo outside the U.S. Embassy in 2011. I mean, that doesn't surprise me at all, because like they just keep making more laws, so now it's even easier to get arrested for terror, even if you didn't do anything.
That's right.
It's like there could have been a bar outside, you know, the Olympics or something, and two guys could have gotten a bar fight, and they could have arrested them. Say, oh, yeah, no terror. I'm not saying it happened. Don't freaking message me saying, you lied to me. I'm saying that it might have happened. That might account for the rise in numbers.
What?
Just, they were saying, like, the Olympics might have something to do with it. Like, when the Olympics happened.
No, I know why. Because when I read, when they did the Olympics in the UK, they put up, like, tons more surveillance stuff.
They also put anti-aircraft missiles and stuff on the rooftops.
So, they, obviously, if all the surveillance stuff is still there, all these defenses and whatnot, of course they're going to pick up more terrorist shit. I heard the surveillance there is fucking, like, crazy.
In the UK?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
What?
Just checking the time.
Do you want me to let you know when it's a certain time?
Yeah, just tell me when we get 25 minutes.
Okay.
Anyway.
I found a story off of Twitter.
Go ahead.
Apparently, you know how the Monster energy drink thing?
Yeah.
Apparently now 5 Hour energy drink is getting the same treatment.
Somebody die?
Apparently, it says the FDA is raising hackles.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. I've never heard that expression before. Over the equivalent of an espresso shot in a bottle, the popular 5 Hour energy drink that has billions of dollars in sales. The hubbub. What the fuck? Over 5 Hour energy, which has some fans stockpiling 12 packs of the bottles in anticipation of a possible ban, was sparked by an article in the New York Times claiming that 5 Hour energy drink has been linked to 13 deaths reported to the FDA in the past 4 years. So I think the FDA is trying to, it says they're gonna probe. It says the FDA, not known for its sense of humor, because they had an Onion article saying 5 Hour Energy CEO deaths just collateral damage in war on that 230 feeling. That's actually good. I'm going to have to hunt that one down. I love the Onion. It said they're going to plan a probe into the product. So it's probably going to be, probably going to be a full-blown thing where they're just like, oh, fucking energy drinks are bad for you. We should ban them all. Again, more Big Brother shit. As far as I'm concerned. Exactly my point.
Apparently, Syrian rebels pledge allegiance to Al-Qaeda group that killed U.S. troops.
Awesome.
More. Just...
Yeah. It's kind of funny. You never... It's like every day, it just gets worse.
Yeah. It says, a new petition posted on the We the People section of the WhiteHouse.gov website demands that the Obama administration cease all funding and support for terrorists and extreme rebels in Syria, as news emerges of 29 different Syrian rebel groups pledging allegiance to the Al-Qaeda affiliated Nusra Front, a group responsible for killing U.S. troops in Iraq and one that is currently the primary fighting force in the NATO-backed bid to topple President Bashir al-Assad. So yeah, maybe we should stop funding rebels.
Yeah,
and terrorists.
Agreed. We've been doing that since like the 70s.
I know. We stop it.
We do, because look what happened.
We just make more enemies.
Look what happened in Afghanistan with the Mujahideen. I think I pronounced that correctly.
Mujahideen, yeah.
Yeah. We were all allies, we're all buddy-buddy, and then they turn out to be...
who they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. It's ridiculous. I don't know.
It's happened way too many times. Like, way too many. We always bet on the wrong horse, to put it metaphorically, since we're on a metaphorical kick tonight.
There you go. That's what's up.
America keeps betting on the wrong horse. It needs to bet on the right horse for a change.
Oh, excuse me.
I can cite too many examples.
I know, we got,
the Shah in Iran in the 50s.
Yeah.
Guy got overthrown.
Got a Iran-Contra scandal going on there.
Yeah. But I don't think that one hasn't really come back to bite us in the ass.
Well, really.
Not quite as much as, like, the Mujahideen. Okay?
Yeah. Well, yeah,
that one really
huge.
bit us in the ass.
Yeah.
But Iran-Contra just got us in trouble for funding money in places where it shouldn't have gone.
True that. Oh my god. I need food. So hungry. Anyway.
I had Dickies today.
I think the biggest news story recently was the whole HSBC thing. And I know you hadn't heard about it. The only reason I heard about it is because I was on the hang on.
Yeah, I haven't been. I'm sorry, everybody. I haven't really been paying attention.
So
I've been busy.
Yeah. So HSBC is a bank, a huge bank, an English bank.
Well, I know we have some branches here.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
But apparently we do have a branch like right down.
Yeah, because I know I've heard of it.
Yeah, so they got caught laundering money, somewhere around the sum of like $1.9 billion.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and apparently it was like company policy for them to look the other way, for like all their accountants to look the other way when it came to laundering money. So
where are they laundering it from?
I don't know. A lot of people are saying like it was for like drug cartels and stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Not those guys again.
So I know drug cartels. They're everywhere.
You're almost at 25.
Okay. Well, we'll come back. We'll do our commercial break and we'll come back and talk about this HSBC thing. We're back. Anyway. So apparently they were laundering money. $1.9 billion, somewhere around there. And they got found out, and then they got, like, audited and all that, and then they fired, like, tons of their top execs and all these people. Yet none of them are going to jail.
That tends to happen.
Yeah.
It tends to happen in most scandals.
And you know those people aren't like, their career isn't ruined. They're just going to get a job at another bank.
Probably.
It's because they know all those people, and all those people will be like, oh, you know, just come on in, you know.
I know.
That guy ain't going to be working at McDonald's. Like he should.
Maybe McDonald's Investments. The investment branch.
It's a high-up exec at McDonald's. That's actually a really good job.
Yeah, he'll be working at McDonald's, but he ain't going to be flipping burgers. He'd be flipping stocks.
There you go.
Flipping properties and shit.
Yeah. McDonald's apparently actually supposed to be a really good place to work.
You know, I've heard that too.
Yeah.
I heard of a guy one time where apparently he worked his way up to manager. Then he, like, bought the place where he worked. Like, he saved up his money. Then he saved up his money some more and bought, like, another one. And now he's, like, rich off his ass.
Yeah.
Because he owns, like, 3 McDonald's.
That's an American dream right there.
That is
And I know what?
dream.
McDonald's lets you, like, you can start your own franchise or whatever.
Yeah.
Like most restaurants do. But McDonald's is, like, the most successful one. So it's like, you open up a McDonald's in an area where there's no McDonald's, you're pretty much going to make money.
Of course.
Yeah. We got the wrong job. We need to open a McDonald's franchise.
Shit, we need to get that shit going.
Need to find a spot. Like, there's no McDonald's here.
You and I can open up one, and then you can manage one, and we'll open up another one. I'll manage one.
We'll have like 5 Denny's. We'll complain about Obamacare.
Hey, I complained about Obamacare already.
Make people, like, your fries cost an extra 50 cents because of Obamacare.
That's right. Burgers have gone up, people.
I just found a glass.
Glass.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You guys saw it first. If you see us owning McDonald's.
We're all like, ah, some money everywhere.
Just throwing it all over the goddamn place.
We'd be one of those people who'd be like, I'd never eat this shit, but, you know.
Be like, I'll have a chicken nugget or two, but not 5. No.
Not 5.
Not 5.
I used to know a guy who could eat like a whole 20-piece by himself.
I used to, but no, not anymore.
Not anymore.
I'm a big guy, but I don't want to get that much bigger. Sorry.
Anyway, back to this HSBC thing. Federal and state authorities have received criticism after deciding not to indict HSBC on accusations that it laundered money for Mexican drug cartels and conducted prohibited transactions on behalf of countries like Iran and Sudan. Instead, they entered into a $1.9 billion settlement. So the 1.9 was not what I thought it was.
So
their settlement, so that they don't get indicted, $1.9 billion. God
damn. See,
and for those of you that don't know what that means, a settlement is basically like, here's some money, please don't press criminal charges.
It's a glorified bribe.
Pretty much, it's a glorified bribe.
Glorified and legal bribe.
Yeah.
See, this bank too, going back to our metaphorical, they were really betting on the wrong horse.
Yeah.
So apparently, that's a new world trend. Betting on the wrong horse. Don't do it, people.
Apparently, Robert Weissman, president of the consumer advocacy group Public Citizen, said, well, if the company is too big to jail, too big to prosecute, too big to indict, then it's just simply too big to exist. I agree with Mr. Weissman.
I agree.
Guy sounds like a beast.
See, I'm not against corporations. I'm against corporations who are...
I'm against big banks.
I'm against the corporations who feel they're above the law. Once a corporation or a bank decides that they can't, they can basically do whatever the fuck they want, pay off some people and they won't go to jail,
then it's not okay.
That's not okay. A corporation that abides by the rules, contributes to society, makes something good, I like that. But not when they're just a big entity that can do whatever the fuck they want. That's what I have a problem with.
Here's another quote. Hal Scott, sorry. He's the director of the Program of International Financial Systems at Harvard Law School. Says, you can go into a bank and say, well, I think you did something wrong and I'm thinking of indicting you, and you'd better pay a big fine. And you know what? They'll agree to it. It's not their money. It's true.
So true.
There's no bank has any money. Like, technically. You know? It's not... They didn't make it.
The only way they make money...
is by fining people, basically.
Fining people. Fees. That's why there's fees out the fucking ass.
I know.
God damn it. It's a fee for everything.
It's true.
$1 here, $2 here. You have...
Support local banks.
Yeah.
I need to get my money out of my bank.
I do too.
But the problem is like I have a credit card to pay off first.
Oh, I don't. I haven't got around to it.
Yeah.
But I should. I should put it in like a credit union or something.
Definitely.
Got to support the small banks. It's like. Do you rather support corporations or small businesses? I'd rather support small businesses.
True that.
Although corporations aren't all bad, but corporations like this one,
HSBC.
I don't like that. Bad HSBC. We just gave them a scolding.
Yeah. And said, pay us some money.
Yeah.
Now it's alright.
Where's our $1.9 billion? Pay up.
Shit. I know. Like, what's going to happen to all the people that bank with HSBC now?
They're going to pull out all their shit.
Yeah.
I would urge them to pull out all their accounts.
I would.
If
something like this happened with Wells Fargo, I would be like, I'd be like, peace.
If I found out my bank was like laundering money for Mexican drug cartels, my shit would be out of that bank the next fucking day.
Yeah, I'd be out.
I'd be like, look, I'm gonna find a bank that actually doesn't launder money for fucking terrorists. No, thank you. I want somewhere that actually has moral decency.
It's true.
Moral decency.
And not lots of fees.
Yeah, that too. That's also important. No fees.
Well, I have a better lighthearted story, hopefully.
Yeah, we need
to cheer us up. Hang on, I'm trying to click the link, but my web browser's being stupid.
And I'm the one that's supposed to be the dark and brooding one.
So dark and brooding, and bring up this huge bank scandal. Son of a bitch.
I feel like the world is going to shit.
It is.
It is.
Son of a bitch.
Somebody needs to do something. Where's Superman?
Where's our hope? Where's our change?
I've been asking that for 4 years. I still don't have an answer. Or at least not a good one.
God damn it. This thing won't click. I can't get to it!
I know. It's poopy.
It's got to do with Muslims and Christmas and a little kid, and it's adorable. Apparently. I know, like, on the surface, none of that together sounds like it should be.
No, that doesn't sound like any of that belongs together, actually.
Give me a minute.
So...
it says, cute kid note of the day, a Muslim student's letter to Santa. And the kid is in 4th grade. And it says, the title is a question for Santa, author's grade 4. What she's asking for, answers. So are we. So, I like this girl already. She wants the truth. What she's offering in return, unselfish and heartwarming thanks. If Santa writes back, we'll hope she'll write a blog. And then the note says, Dear Santa, I know that I never wrote you a letter because I don't celebrate Christmas, but I am writing you this one to thank you for giving everyone presents. I want to ask you one thing. Is it true you go all around the world in one night? If you do, can you tell me how you did it? Santa, thank you for spreading happiness around the earth, and say hi to Mrs. Claus for me.
That is kind of heartwarming.
I know. You're like, oh, Christmas.
You're like, oh my god. I just want to... I don't know.
Just want to give that little girl presents. Like,
That's right. Give her some shortbread cookies.
that is what every one of you needs to be like.
We need some Christmas cheer. Come
I
on,
know.
people.
Christmas cheer.
Christmas cheer.
Other than the fact that I work retail, and I'm really goddamn tired of Christmas music.
Yeah, but you know what? I watch all the Christmas movies. I watch Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
It's a Wonderful Life.
I showed, It's a Wonderful Life I saw it for the first time last year. Loved it.
Right?
Yeah, I showed my girlfriend Christmas Vacation for the first time this year. And you know what? I've seen that movie like 50 times. And it's not even that funny anymore because I've seen it so many times. Well, because I've seen it so many times, it's like not even really...
It's like a tradition.
You get desensitized. It is here, too. You get really desensitized to all the jokes, but my girlfriend was laughing at them all, so it made me laugh because...
Yeah, I mean, you get desensitized, but you know that shit's too funny.
It is funny.
You know that shit's funny.
Is your house on fire, Clark?
Is Rusty still in the Navy? Yeah.
Freaking...
I love riding in cars.
See, I love Christmas, alright? I love Christmas.
Christmas is
But
awesome.
I am so tired of hearing Jingle Bell Rock, like 6 different versions of it, just back to back, alright? I'm tired of it.
Or, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Yeah. At my store, they play like a remix version. It's not even the actual...
It's the most wonderful time.
No, they have like jingle bells and you hear the voice in the distance. Of the year. They do that. It's kind of like a remix, like, sort of thing. It's not like a hip-hop remix. But, you know, it's not the original track. They fuck with it, which makes it even worse. Even worse. Even worse.
True that.
Jesus Christ. But yes, Christmas movies are amazing. It's all about Christmas Vacation,
Christmas
It's a
Story.
Wonderful Life, Christmas Story.
The original Miracle on 34th Street.
Yes, you gotta have the black and white one.
Yeah, the one from the 30s.
And then there's, and with A Christmas Carol, there's so many different versions. My favorite is the Patrick Stewart version.
That's good. Well, I actually haven't seen that one. I've heard that Patrick Stewart did an audiobook of it, though.
That would be even more amazing.
It's awesome. He does like all the voices and everything.
But you know what? Him as Scrooge was actually really good. And it was kind of cool not to see a bald Scrooge, not, the traditional, like, mutton chop Scrooge. Yeah. Like the George C. Scott version, which is not bad.
There's a black and white version.
It was from like the 30s.
Yeah, it was like the 30s or 40s is really good.
That one's alright.
That one's pretty good.
You know what the worst one is?
The Zemeckis one?
That's second worst. The worst one was the Kelsey Grammer one, where it was a musical. It was horrible.
Sounds awful.
It was. It had Jason Alexander as like Jacob Marley, and like it was. They were singing songs all throughout it. It was horrible.
They're like, man, this little kid is gonna die.
Scrooge, change your ways.
You know what's a good movie, a good take on that is Scrooged.
Yes.
With Bill Murray.
See, that is actually slightly my second favorite version of A Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
It was my favorite until the Patrick Stewart one came out. Then that was but it's like neck and neck there. But Patrick Stewart kind of takes the cake because he's
Patrick Stewart.
He's Patrick Stewart. I mean, Bill Murray is Bill Murray, but Patrick Stewart can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
So those are my picks for Christmas movies.
What time are we at right now?
We are at about 41.
41. We're wrapping up here soon. I am starving.
I know.
Starving.
I'm not starving, but I'll eat.
I'm so hungry.
He's just going to be like...
Oh, yeah, that's cool. U.S. Air Force spends... Oh, this is old. Well, it's kind of U.S. Air Force spends $1 billion on failed systems upgrade.
God damn. That's... Wow. And when we're trying to go over the fiscal cliff, $1 billion would be...
Bringing it back to just the self-deprivation and, like...
I know. It goes to Christmas. It's all nice and cheery, and then it's like... Then we come back to the realization that the cliff is, like, right in front of us.
It says, U.S. Senate has formally inquired the Pentagon about how the Air Force could call off a software upgrade after spending $1 billion. On Wednesday, senators sent a letter demanding an explanation for the cancellation of upgrading Air Force Logistics Management Program. After it was reported that it would... Huh?
That would take $1 billion just to upgrade software?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. It's state-of-the-art software, but then it's got to get installed across all their systems.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, after it was reported that it would cost another $1 billion to achieve 1/4 of the capabilities originally planned for the software. From what we know to date, this case appears to be one of the most... I can't read that word.
Spell it out to me.
E-G-R-E-G... Egregious. Okay. I don't know.
Just gotta sound
Yeah, now that I went letter by letter, okay, it appears to be one of the most egregious examples of mismanagement in recent history. It was addressed in the letter to Defense Secretary Leon Panetta. Jeez.
That guy's stepping down too.
Oh yeah.
They think if John Kerry isn't going to be Secretary of State, they think he's going to be Secretary of Defense. Oh yeah, the spokesman for the Vietnam Veterans Against Vietnam gets to be Secretary of Defense. Awesome.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Right? The guy who stood outside the Capitol threw his medals away and denounced, the war and, all his military service. Now he's going to be, the head of the Defense Department. Doesn't sit well with me.
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't make sense at all. What's going on here?
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm living in Wonderland. I'm just waiting to wake up. It's like a fucking nightmare.
Starting to sound like David Icke over here.
I guess so.
Anyway, I am starving.
But you know what? I like Ike. Okay?
I like Ike.
But I like a different Ike. But anyway.
Well, I like that Ike too. Anyways. This has been Lunchtime Adventures. You can follow Adam and I on Twitter. Our Twitter handles... can't talk today. Our Twitter handles are below. You can also find the show at VGU.TV official on YouTube, or you can come to VGU.TV. All our shows are there. Either or. I would rather you come to VGU.TV.
And also you can come to the Facebook page. Just search for Lunchtime Adventures. Lunchtime Adventures.
Also, we have a Twitter account.
We do.
LTA Show.
LTA Show. Yeah. So, please, join all of those.
Yes. Hit us up.
And just let us know what you think.
Send us news stories.
Yeah, if you find news stories, send it to us.
Anyway.
We would love to talk about what you want us to talk about.
Exactly. Anyway, have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all that good stuff. Although, we still have a week before then, right?
Oh, let me.
Yeah, we got another week. Never mind.
Yeah.
I take it back.
Well, still, we're trying to spread the Christmas cheer. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and hopefully you don't
bank with HSBC.
or let's hope also we don't go over the fiscal cliff.
Alrighty.
Alright?